And I'm not saying that we don't never talk to our kids about it, but how much are we really pushing the envelope on entrepreneurship? You know, and it hit me that a lot of times we have our own fears of not making it. Is basically, they call it the fear of poverty, which I'm real scared of poverty. I am not gonna lie. I'll be the first to tell you I am afraid of poverty, because I remember how it felt being without, being not able to eat, not able to have clothes, not able to have clean clothes. I remember that, and that is something that actually stuck with me. But I didn't realize, you know, what has been holding me back all these years to kind of talk to my kids about it. I didn't train my kids about entrepreneurship. I didn't train them and talk to them. I talked to them about getting your education, get your education, get your job, make your living. But what about teaching them to just prosper in just the gifts God gave them? Because that's what entrepreneurship is about. It's those people using the gifts that God has given them, and they're using it where they can provide others with some type of service of some sort or product. It's their gift that they have. And you know what? I just have to say this for the African American community. We are so freaking talented and gifted, and how we think have such expansive thinking. My people, it just amazes me, and it's just, I'm just all over just the beauty of our culture, the beauty of what we can do, and how we make a little bit out of something. We make something out of a little bit, I should say. But there's not a high percentage of us are entrepreneurs. And I've just been thinking about that, and I'm like, okay, so what do we need to do? And I'm the type of person, I don't want to sit here and talking about this is what we don't do and why we don't do that. Well, you know what, hell, if it's that big of a issue for me, then I need to do something about it. No use of me complaining, because then it becomes a part of me stepping on somebody else's head to feel more elevated. That's not right. And it doesn't help no one. Don't even help the person who's doing it. It's a false sense of pride, false sense of success. What it's all about is how we help each other. You know, and I really want to put a program together as part of as my youth training to just begin to gather a group of kids that I can teach entrepreneurship to, that they can learn what it is. How do you start a business? What am I good at? What do I like? What is there some problems in the world that I feel like that I can have a solution to? How can I help? How can I be an impact to people? How do I manage my money? What do I do with my money when I do get it? How do I make my money do what I tell it to do instead of my money? I'm just doing what I want to do with the money. How can I lead my funds instead of my funds leading me? How can I do that? How can I work this life without fear of knowing that when I fall down, I'm going to get up? These are the things that we need to teach our children, because the schools don't do it. And you know what? I have to say this, even when I said that, our schools, man, they don't even have enough teachers to teach our kids the way that they need to be taught. They're doing the very best they can, and I know some excellent teachers, but it's only one of them. And it's a room full of kids. So I can't sit there and point at the teachers about they're not doing this or they're not doing that. The hell, what am I doing with my own kid that came out of my womb? What am I doing? What are you doing? So it's not about all this complaining what they're not doing. Hell, what are you doing? What am I doing? And I don't have to do whatever someone else is doing. Because someone has a platform doesn't mean I have to jump on it. And I won't. Because I have to believe in it and I have to understand that is the purpose that God has for me. But I can't just have something but don't do nothing. So I guess what I'm saying is that I am really believe my calling is, like I've said always for years, is to help people find their purpose. But it's for our generation that's coming up. How to let them find their purpose, but how does their purpose turn into them being business owners, them owning their own companies? That's how they're going. Those are life lessons. Those are lessons that they're going to know. They're going to have to know when they get married, when they go off to college. They decide that when they start, what are these life lessons that they need to know? When they got to know when they fall down and when they make a mistake and when they fail at something, they got to just get the heck back up. Get up. Now, just think about our civil rights leaders. What if when they were sitting at those counters and somebody busted them in their face and spit on them, they said, oh, heck no, I'm not doing this. What if they would have done that? We would even have an opportunity to be entrepreneurs. And before anyone says, oh, the white man going to stop me doing this, well, hell, find a way around it. They only stop you. You stop your own self. It's your mindset. It is your mindset. You know, it's about perseverance. It's about moving forward because other people has done it. Other African American women and men have done it. And if someone else has done it, that means there's a way for us to do it too. There is a way for us to do it too. There is that particular service, product, whatever it is waiting to be established just by you, just by your kid, you know. And it was so amazing. This real quick story. I always been telling my son, oh, you know, we always say, you can be an engineer. What are you going to be, an engineer? He's always said that because, you know, I promoted that he's excellent. He's excellent in math, you know, computer science, you know, he's coding. He's just strong in that area. But he came up to me and he said, Mom, I want to be an entrepreneur. And I'm thinking, what? And my first thought, and this I'm only telling you because it's the fears of a parent, and then we push these fears on our kids. I was thinking like, well, boy, you got to get you something stable first. Why not believe in him? Why not believe and support him, and allow and trust God that God is going to help him? Why not? If he has enough talent and skills and abilities to go work for someone, why wouldn't he have enough talent, skills, and abilities to start his own stuff? Right? So, you know, this has just been on my mind, and I don't know. I hope someone gets something out of it. You know, I am, because our kids, we need to do this. And I know, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to be calling for a group of kids to come together to start this program. And I already have the resources, but it's going to cost you something. And when you see cost, it's like, oh, I just want money. No, it's going to cost you believing in your kid, believing in and encouraging them and helping them, push them along, with helping them believe in themselves, believing no matter what they do or how they may fall flat on their dang face, it's okay. It is okay. Get the hell up. Get up and keep moving. So anyway, that was just my rant for today, because I'm just really God has just placed it so heavy on my heart, and I believe that he's going to provide all the resources, and he's going to provide those that he has set for this time to make a difference, to start their own, to become entrepreneurs, to start their own businesses. You know, that's where you start, just by starting. So anyway, this is me, Emma Jean, and I will put a call out, and whoever signs up, that's who it is. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye.